That's just the craziest thing I've ever seen. Have to run diagnostics on that later, because that hurt. That was like, what? Man, oh man. Definitely have to work on that. Input, output is what I need to work on. So save that and let's jump over here. Good morning, good morning. Today I'm seeing on the scans LMFA, FTFT, and SGN. So get this one right. Properties. All right, so let's see. The biggest one that is moving right now is 219% SGN. And today I woke up to a nice surprise. For some reason, my keyboard wasn't working, so I had to pull down a extra keyboard just to get this thing typing. So I'm gonna have to do some dissecting today, see what's going on, because I was using my computer yesterday. No issues, but today woke up, went to typing, and I was like, wait a minute, something is wrong. But SGN is up 27 million shares traded, and then above that LMFA and what's this other one? FTFT. So let me throw those up there. Gotta keep remembering to type on this other keyboard. All right. But yeah, this is a great sign for me to chill out, because I'm going to have to get this right. So I can't even do my order entries like that on the secondary keyboard. I mean, I can, but all right. So we'll see if SGN ends up being the one on today. Let's go look at the daily charts for LMFA. And all these other ones. Next one. LMFA looks like it had catalyst on June 8th. Let me see what that catalyst was. Funding America announces June 2025 production and operational update, and that's another Bitcoin catalyst that came off of that. It's only up 59%. Okay, let's look at where it is now in comparison to where it was. It's at 380 something, so it's like right 380, right up in here somewhere. Let's back up. Good morning, Supernova. Okay, so it's got a couple points up here, but let's go to FTFT. Right now, I just don't know what would be obvious up here on this one. It is leading the day in relative volume and overall volume. So there's a lot of interest on LMFA, but it's got a 200% mover coming up behind it. So this daily chart has definitely been doing some selling off. Let's go to FTFT. Wow, these charts look so similar. Okay. FTFT started at $1.50 and now it's up to almost $3. And this one, let's see, closed at 123, opened up here at 350. Had this previous pop up to about 428s. Okay, let's jump back over here. Let's go look at these 15 minutes. I don't see anything obvious on the daily charts. FTFT working its way on down. And LMFA. Now this one on the 15-minute has some issues up here at the 533s. And it's Bitcoin news. Let's go look at SGN's news. It's got news on today. All right, so it says Signing Day Sports advances business combination with One Blockchain LLC. A confidential draft one statement on Form S4 submitted to the SEC, including preliminary perspective and proximity statement or proxy statement. Okay, Sunday Sports. So blockchain. Okay. Sunday Sports. So their mission is to help student athletes to achieve their goal of playing college sports. Okay, Sunday Sports app includes sports athletes and all that good stuff. Okay. All right. Let's also look at where these are from because I always neglect to do that. LMFA. Boy, I gotta get this freaking keyboard fixed, man. This secondary keyboard is aggravating. It works, but there's something about just getting there to your computer and just being able to type. Just type. All right. So it says LM Funding America. This is out of Tampa, Florida. Their specialty finance and Bitcoin mining operations. I'm really just tired of those Bitcoin mining and all of that stuff. It's like, bro, give us something that something else. Okay, let me look at FTFT, Future FinTech Group. This is out of New York. New York FinTech Group Inc. through its subsidiaries engages in supply chain financing services. So that's Chinese People's Republic of China is where they're mainly servicing. Let's go ahead and notate that. Chinese about SGN. It's moving on up. It's got 30 million. It's about to take the top of the day with 30 million shares traded on it. It's got more volume than FTFT for sure. And LMFA. So yeah, let's see what this one's about. Signing Day Sports up 180%, 5 million shares away from taking LMFA's top volume. let's go back to the 5-minute. Okay. So 385, definitely a test point there. So came up 1, 2, could be going into another leg here. Hmm, 32 million shares traded. Up 200%, testing on this 380 level. Kind of trying to see what's going on here, what they got here. Will this 380 level hold it down, or does it want to get up above 4 with that catalyst? It's got 32 million shares traded and just bundling up at this 380 level. Yeah. All right. $4 level continues to get hit here. Yeah, that signing day says that it's working on the sports app to help student athletes get play college sports. I don't know. I mean, people are on this one for sure though. Top side up here of 414. Let's see if it gets a snatch back to 386. It may just go though. It's about to take the top spot in volume for sure. 34 million shares traded. Falling back under 380s again. Looking like it's kind of fading at 370, coming back and trying to retest 385, but not looking so good coming back down. The point control is at 350 right now. 350. Let me go look at the 5-minute. All right, top and tails galore up here. Another failure coming on down. Looks like it wants to get back under that 350. 15 minutes. The first pullback, but holding up that 350 for now. 300,000 shares, less than 300,000 shares is going to take the top spot. All right, just took the top spot, going towards 36 million. So all these other small caps have been outweighed in the volume and attention and percentage gain here. So this is 1, 2, 3 times that it's been at this level. Came down into a little, what looks like a indecisive where the shorts were winning there. So this would definitely be the top of the move. It's chopping around right under this 385 too. Has room from 350 pretty much down here to like the 312 level. ATR on this one is 42 cents. Yesterday it was 22 cents, so it's doubled overnight. Float on this one is 3.57. So SGN float 3.57. FA float 3.93, and FTFT float 4.57. But yeah, this one is looking quite heavy around this level. I had to go back during yesterday and these past couple of days and really just review the journal entries and just see what, I mean, for the most part, I just have kind of been avoiding the whole mining and Bitcoin, and not completely. I've traded some of them, but um, a lot of the Bitcoin movers, you have like 5 moving and one actually does the move that you want. And then the rest of them are kind of like chopping around, going sideways, whatever. So it's kind of been, kind of hard to determine where the value is. That's what I've been seeing in my journaling. I'm like, man, what is going on? Like this looks like it should have been something that was great. Other thing is just deviations outside of the scope. Outside of the scope of trading is another thing that I kind of getting too flexible, if that makes sense. Like, see something that you're like, I don't really like it, but it's moving. Like BTCM the other day. Don't really like it, but it's moving. Yeah, breakdown at 350 right here is not going to be good for it. Literally 10 cents away from it. Good morning, Danielle. Yeah, SGN. I mean, it's a student athlete app. I don't know. And it's doing another Bitcoin, working with the miner or whatnot. So it's like, it's been going on all week. Bitcoin mining, Bitcoin this, that, apps, all this. And it's like, bro, I'm so tired of this. Just give us some of that real stuff. Something that we can see and be like, oh yeah, that's value. All right, there it goes, testing that 350 again. Still leading the day in volume. Yeah, really weird. I woke up this morning, powered up the unit, started typing. I was like, wait a minute, nothing's happening. Why am I not typing? But I'm gonna have to open this computer up and see what's going on inside it, because I was definitely on it last night. It was working quite well. But the crazy thing is, like, some buttons are working, just some are not. Okay, that worked. Okay. So just a keyboard issue. I had to switch out the keyboard. I will have to switch that out because that is not making any sense. Anyway, SGN looking more and more heavy as we look at it. Let me see. Coming on down. Got this previous level down here at 283s, but I don't know how it's going to react to that. Or not level, but it has a slight trend. We'll see how if it breaks down straight through that. Oh, okay. It got down there quite quickly, down there to that 283. Still a leader on the day. See how it closes here. One of the other things that I've been seeing in my trading is I have not been waiting for any type of trend, any kind of confirmation. A lot of times I'm getting in on maybe something like this or something where there is no really validated trend. And I end up eating dirt because of it. Especially like yesterday on BTCM, it was continually doing a downtrend, but I didn't give it a chance to show me that picture. I was in there on one of the bottoms and I was like, all right, let's go. Could not see that picture for anything, but it's because it hadn't happened yet. So I was like, okay, well, that is not what we want. This one looks like it's headed back towards $3. Yep. All right. Software, keyboards, device manager. You know what? Let me check that too, because it might be the drivers out here, but that's graphics. That's not gonna do that. Definitely want to try everything that I can before I just go and buy another keyboard. It's gonna be like 100 some bucks. What keyboard is this? Okay. Definitely don't want to do that. All right, so SGN came back up here, tapped that bottom level. And this is kind of where I started being like, man, this thing looks like a double bottom, but this thing hasn't, I mean, it's showing that it's using this 323 as resistance. And so I'm thinking now, I'm like, okay, let this thing prove that there's something. Let a candle prove or something that there is buying down here, right? Some kind of pin candle or maybe a spinning top or something. But I've been disregarding the patterns too, I guess, in these as well. This one's got 40 million shares traded, so it is the most obvious, most looked at stock today. Jump back over to Benzinga. Nope, nothing else. I see one called Galtz. What is this? Announced a significant insider purchase. GAUZ. Let me see what the float is on this one. Float is 12.79 million on Galtz or Gauss. GAUZ. Man, keep forgetting GAUZ. So a little bit higher float, but that volume, it's the volume's way too low. 2.545 with all of this overhead. Now GAUZ. It's not gonna work. And it's only up 37%. Yep. And so now What I'm looking for is to identify another uptrend, which I haven't been doing. Just identify the uptrends. I think another thing that I do is sometimes I don't do proper cleanup. Like, let's say if something gets invalidated, I don't clean it up. I'm like, oh, well, that could still be, but it's not. This is definitely resistance. Um, Up here, we can go ahead and get rid of this one, and it's still got room down to this 15 minute. Back over to what I was doing. Yeah, that's what I need to try. Do I have Lenovo Advantage? Lenovo. Oh my gosh, this is gonna drive me crazy. Lenovo Vantage. Let's see what you got out here. Sounds good. Please have some type of update out here. Okay, 15 minute, 283. So it did make it down here to the 283 level, but where's the uptrend? Looking for those higher lows. So now it just needs to hold up, or will it invalidate this 282 level? No updates. Oh man. That means that this is okay, BIOS. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some troubleshooting today. I don't know what's going on with this thing. But I know one thing, I'm not trying to do order entries and stuff on this other keyboard. Hmm. Well, if you guys are seeing anything else that I may be blind to, definitely throw it into the chat. Because this thing seems to be the thing that people are in love with for some reason. System troubleshoot. Date, printer, background. All right, continue to go down, and will it invalidate these little uptrends? This higher low that it supposedly has. No issues found on my keyboard, but it is definitely not typing. All right. It's crazy. So it must be unhinged or something from the bottom. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to order another one because some of the buttons are still working. All right, SGN, back on topic. Another one just popped up. Does it have news on the day? Yeah, INKT. A publication of a complete remission of metastatic cancer. This is another cancer one. Volume is only 1 million though. INKT, 21 something dollars. Up 180 something percent right now. It does have the highs up there at 26, but it is the low float. Float is looking like 1.03 million on INKT. Let's go look at the 15-minute and also look at the daily. See if there's any obvious levels over here. So yeah. How many reverse splits have they done? So they went from $7 last night to 26. Did they do a reverse split or something? What's going on here? 18 state. Okay, maybe they did a reverse split at some point. Let me go look at this. INKT. How many reverse splits has INKT performed? That can't be right. How many? No. Okay, it did a reverse split on January 28th, 2025, and then it did a reverse, or no, it did forward splits in 1999, two forward splits, and then one reverse split on January 28th, 2025. Now, the only issue that I have is that it only has 1 million shares traded moving like this. Very low volume mover. Could be very dangerous on INKT. Let's go look at the daily chart again because yeah, it just looking for obvious levels. It's all the way up here at 2025. Man. Okay. So yeah, not a whole lot of obvious stuff going on up here. Got a double test up here at 34s, 33s. Where's this thing from? INTK. INKT, I mean. Mink Therapeutics. Is this a Chinese company? Okay, so it says Mink Therapeutics is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company engages in the discovery, development, manufacture, and commercialization of allogenic, off-the-shelf and invariant natural killer T cells therapies to treat cancer and other immune-mediated diseases. Um, okay. Gastric monotherapy, phase 1 treatment. Okay, so they're out of New York, New York. And they're up 223%. They need more volume. They need more volume. I mean, maybe it'll move on low volume, but I just don't know. Seems they do have catalysts on the day though. Yeah, they're gonna need more volume. So let me go back to the 15 minute. 15 minute just straight up. 5 minutes. We got top and tails up here. High of 28 hit up there. 17s were thrown down here on this candle. Yeah, volume's just too low on that one. The R ball is crazy. 228 times its normal volume, and it's only got 1 million shares, so it usually doesn't trade much volume at all. Then let's drop back to this 5 minutes. So a 5 minute level of indecision was at this 2280. Point of control 2256. What's the point of control on 15? Point of control on this one is all the way down here 1868. This 15 minute just closed. Yeah, just have to wait for a pullback, and it really just needs a whole lot of volume. It's got catalysts. It's got cancer catalysts, but this is just like the other day. There was a cancer catalyst with the Bitcoin catalyst moving, and the cancer catalyst lost big. You know, they just faded for the rest of the day. So I don't want to get caught up in that, especially if it's not really competing in volume. All right, let me go back over here and look at SG whatever, INKT getting shot in the foot a little bit. This one came down, tested 285 level, and starting to show that there's some type of trend here. It has previous resistance all the way up here, so it might actually go up there. Up 159% with 43 million shares traded. Lower highs though, for sure. These candle sizes, let's see, 286 up to the $3. SGN, easy money in hand. Did you already trade it? 283 is where it's kind of trying to prove itself, but it's trading in this channel here. This thing is bundling up under previous levels of resistance. Let's see if we can get going down. has room back to the 290s, which isn't really that far for this thing to be walking down. INKT just kind of popping and dropping around here. Did you see INKT? It's lower volume, but it's got some range on it. Just hitting 2 million shares traded, not even 5 million shares traded on this one. Went from $7 up to $28. It does have Cancer Catalyst, but like I said, the other day we saw Cancer Catalyst, it lost big to Bitcoin miner or whatnot. And now this one's gapping around. This one was up here at 25 and gapped down to 24 open and then fell all the way to 23. So I really don't like the way this one's trading. That one can get you caught up. Gauze ended up dying, so I'm gonna take that one off. Only up 11% now. Only up 11% now. SGN coming back down towards this level, and this is the confirmation that I'm talking about. Usually I was waiting for a nice little 3 tap and then go, but this one came down a little bit higher level there, but still hasn't truly confirmed down here. It's kind of bouncing around. LMFA just not really in the movement anymore. FTFT trash baskets. Okay. $309 and the candles here getting smaller and smaller. It tried to run up, found a little bit of a top here at 317. And yeah, looking like it wants to retest this bottom trend here. Man, INK popping back up there on low volume. I don't know. This one's a low volume move. I don't really think I'm gonna mess with that with the range that it has. It may be a dangerous one. I mean, it could be money in hand, but yeah, the way it's popping around, it could kill you too. Top side was 26.96. It may get going here, but it continues to really have a big range to the downside. So it popped up here to 26.96 and then back to 20. So $1 loss right there if you were trying to scalp that move out. Yeah, it's probably going to end up doing something, but that volume's throwing me. It is throwing me. Another candle opening up there, so back under 25.74. May get it going down. We'll see what happens. 25.74. Yep, all right. 25.74 bounce back up. Point of control at 24.13. And just no real trend. It's just steep upward movement right now. SGN floating on that $3 level. And we'll see if it'll actually invalidate this and actually crash this down to this 284. Okay, weird open right there. Opening pretty much mid candle, 25.98. Yeah, you could definitely lose a lot of money on this one. The ATR on this one is looking like $1.95, so almost $2. But it could have grown. Let me see what it was yesterday. It was the ATR on INKT yesterday was 45 cents. So that ATR is stupidly expanded. Stupidly expanded. All right, SGN popping back up here. So it did try to hold these levels a couple of times. Throwing a nice long wick up there. Let's see where this candle closes. It's got room back up here to the 350s for sure. Looking for that higher low than $3 really. These candles are getting smaller and smaller. If it starts opening up to the downside, that's not gonna look too good. So 294 will be the out there. But INKT looking like it's about to try to do a little shimmy. A little shimmy as well. See, I don't know what an actual fall looks like on this one or an explosion. I haven't seen enough. I don't know how far that an explosion downward or upward looks like on that one. Okay, so we got 312s down here holding up $3. We got tested level down here. Let's go look at the 5-minute real quick. This kind of looks like it's in some real, I don't know what this is. 2 topping tails there. Let's look at the 15 minutes. So every time I go up a level, it looks worse. Go up a little bit, up a little bit, up a little bit. So just hugging that $3 level. All right, back over to INK. Top and tails on the 15. 5-minute looking like it's descending a little bit. I still haven't confirmed any kind of real uptrend here. Just kind of shadow boxing. Oops. We did get that higher low here. Out would be a 20 cent out there if it were to go up. It's the main watch on the day. We'll see if people get active. See if it holds up here. Volume coming in there. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 320s. I really just don't like this stock, man. I don't like the catalyst. Signing day, signing people to college sports and all of that stuff. I'm just like, I don't know, man. But it did hold up the little trend, but this could be a trap, right? Because on better news, I mean, I would have trusted this more, but on this news, it's like, I don't know, man. Let me go back and look at Go back and look at INTK or INKT real quick. Yeah, I want to actually see a flush on INTK and more volume come in, because right now it just looks like death to me. Definitely has room back to the 294s here. So this is a higher low here, but I need to see this close. I want to make sure it's not gonna go ahead and streak down. It's about to be the top of the hour here. Looks like we popped back up to, are we just holding that $25 level? Candle out there. So we had a bottom of 306 with room down to 301. And we just made this high that snatched down. So came up here 303, 317, 328. As but we're not seeing any of these type wicks yet. No kind of buy ups or anything like that. Okay. So can we break over 311? And I'm not in extended, am I? 311s. Looking for it to hold this. 60 shares in. See if it can hold. There's no way it's going to stop me out here, though. No way. Let's see if it can continue. Only in 60 shares. And a chance on some weak catalysts just to see if it can hold this again. And keep showing me green here. Back over 310s. Looking for this little trend to keep pushing. I in 100 shares. Top side of this was 318. It has room up here to 350s, but I don't even know if it can get up there. We'll see. Most decorated stock in the on the morning, so giving it a try. Looking for it to break back over. What is this? 310s. So another little hold there. Top side of this is 312. Another little pin bar. Just needs to push back over 310s. All right, can you get some buying off of this back over 307s? Okay, the top side up here of 310. A little bit of selling. $283s. So let's see how it closes this around $3. It's gonna have to make a higher low. Try to test back up to 3. Okay. Can we start making 306 a norm again? Nope, treating that as resistance, so I will be stopping out at 282. We can't continue to hold this. New candle opening there. $280s. Wait a minute. Bottom of this candle was low of 281, low of 282. Okay. A little double bottom there. Has room back up to the 308s. Let's see what we can get. Let this candle close. Look for a new high over 290s. Add a little bit there. Looking for that break. All right. So I'm in 150. Average price 304. Look for a test back up. But if it wants to slam, it will slam. Looking for higher lows. Can we start the wedge? Threw a little wick up there, but that's no confidence. So we'll be ready to get out here. No confidence at all on that. Invalidating this little upward trend, so I'm gonna get out at 282. Out there. Invalidation. Was looking for it to circle back. Could not do it. INKT down here at the 2084 level, pushing on down, low volume. Let's see there. So over here on my scans, I'm seeing I saw SGN, gave that a try, did not work. LMFA, no catalyst on the day. FTFT, INKT. It's just not enough volume there, man. That's the only thing I don't like about this one. Did come down here into this level of the 20s. I might give it a run for its money though. I just want to see if it can get back over 2190s and start to level up here off of this level. Grab a little bit. 15 shares to see if we can come out of this bottom here. Can it show us any green? All right, so 20 shares in there. Just letting it walk. See if we can walk back up. Look at something else. This one curling off of that level. Wow. Came right back up over that, but it already invalidated this, so it could be using this as a resistance. We have to see. Definitely much bigger range over here on this low volume. Wow. Popped up there a little bit. We'll see what that wants to do. Just letting those 20 shares play because I don't really want to risk too much on this. It's already, you know, cancer and all that stuff, and it lost big earlier this week. So we'll see if the focus is getting off of like mining and stuff like that. This is the most traded level here at the 2310s. It's finding a little bit of resistance there. SGN still going up as well. Right at their resistance level. I just don't trust it. That's the only thing. After that fake out doing me dirty like that, it could easily snatch down. Use this as resistance. Go look over here. Okay, so he is getting that top and tail wick there and open up a new candle. All right. Can you give me a little bit of upward motion back up to the top? $32 shares in. It's got this level here, 23.16. Trying to see if we can continue to walk up. 22.25 will be dope. Over 22.13. Only 32 shares in there. This one came down, stopped me out, came back above this trend. So 1, 2, 3 tested this and all this, and now giving a little walk back or a little upside pop there out of that level. It is what it is on that one. For this one to continue green here. I really just want 50 shares because it's moving $1 or something. So I got 50 shares in there. Let's see where that goes. Has top side back up there to 27s. It has a crazy ATR. Let's see if we can actually get over 22s or something. 2409 is $100. So it's still got this point of control here at 23.16. I'm trying to see if we can hit up there to 23s. There's 70. Hopefully it doesn't get a big slash here. There's 23. There we go. Okay. So a little bit of a pop there. Almost got to 24. Not quite. 27s. Can you continue to walk up here? Back over 25s would be very good. Okay, higher open there, but okay, 25s, nice. All right, 50 shares. It has this top side up here of 26. Okay, top side 26.86 on that Cancer. Can it hold those 26s up there is a question. Can it get that breakout of this level? Breakout of 26.92. Trying to give it some time to play. I only have 50 shares. My risk on this is 72 bucks down here, so it's got to get all the way back down to the 20s for it to give up on me. Need to see those 26s starting to hold. It's about to open up a new candle here. That new candle there. Let's see if we can get over the top. $25 hold. That's what we're looking for. And we'll see 24.80s. New candle about to open. 24.50 start the hold. Okay. Threes. Nice. All right. So now it's right on my $100 level up there. Can we get any green back past those levels? Got about 30 seconds left. Will buyers do anything up here? Really? Can we get that bought up over 23s here? New candle opening a little bit higher, but not able to hold up there to the 20 whatevers. Very low energy, low volume mover, but kind of thought it could go and go ahead and break that top, but apparently not. Wow. It's hmm, much more movement down than I thought it was gonna be here. Let's see if it continues. It's gonna open up a new candle here. See if it can get back over 2080s. Okay, so it has a little bit higher low at 22. Stop right before the 22. See if we can get that pop back up. 23. We don't want to see that as resistance. We want to go ahead and cut through that. We can close up right here. That'll be nice. 23, 26. Okay, close up there. So we don't know if this is starting a downtrend or not. I'm in at 2208. We would need to see it above 2324 though. Trying to let it play, but yeah, I don't know. It starts treating this as resistance at 2408 level. I want to see it go to war there. Okay. Yeah, starting to treat that as resistance. So 2221. Opened up. All right. So I really don't want to see it back past 22s. I'll be ready to stop there. We can't do any green back up to the top here. 22s, I'll be out. It's really stopping at that 24 and not just leaping across it. Yep. Okay. Can you see 2450s? 2465s. Okay, open up higher. So right now I'm looking at 2226 to be an out. Because this is playing around quite a bit up here. Small little breakout. The top up here at 26s. I don't like the way it's slowing down either. $15 seconds left on this candle. Can it start actually trending upwards? About to open up the new candle right up there. It will need to get over the top of 2478. And I'll be out at 22. Let's see if we can get any green. '24s. I thought it could get some green here. 10 seconds left. Any kind of pull up. Nope. No pull up. All right. 24 is becoming that level of resistance, y'all. All right. It is what it is. It did not want to play ball. It's playing, bro. What in the world? All right. So another level. 2244s. Really playing around here with the heartstrings for sure. Okay, so let's just put 2244. We'll watch that level. Some reason there was a little bit of buying there. Can it rip this top here? 2466. Okay, open up new candle kind of high. So now new stop at 2250s. I just don't like this slowdown. I think I'm going to take off a little bit just to lock in some profit because it could easily slam. Threw a ask order out, did not get filled. Not getting filled at all, actually. Okay, it's not great. I had to sell on the bid. I was throwing out on the ask. Got to close up another candle here. All right, so we are continuing. Yeah. Okay. Throwing some out on the ask there. Oh, I bought some. My bad. Didn't even realize it. I do not like this. Do not like this at all, one bit. Got to close up this candle. Got to get back. Okay. Higher low there at 23.93s. Sold some 55 shares. I mean, if it can't go here, bro, come on. Like, seriously? Shows me any red, I'm gonna be selling. I'll be closing this candle up here in a second. It's insane. It's not just going. Showed me a little bit of red, took some off. $35 shares left. $30 shares left. 25. At this point, I don't even care. It should have went. Holding 15 shares. All right, I'm out. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm not like, come on now. Went up there, just failure after failure. It is what it is. I'm mm. And the range is so big. It's like if you hold it, you'll get killed. You know, this thing starts to fade or something. No, 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 no. There's a little breakout. Is it ready to go now? And get 5 shares? Nope. 2350 is flashing and then flashing back down. Any red? Yeah. Oh man. This one was a crazy move. I think I'm gonna leave it alone. I think I played with fire like a lot right there. Um, and they just wouldn't go. It would not go. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a minute, give it a second to figure out what it wants to do on this 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, it just jumped through the hoop, didn't it? Opening up new candle and slamming right back down. So small breakout to slam. This is insane. I feel like I may be playing with my soul here. Feel like this is one of those soul talks where it's like, ay, 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 come on. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. It keeps doing that little shimmy. It's so tempting too. Oh my gosh. 250 break. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm just gonna take my little piece and get on down because I just don't trust this. These slaps in the mouth are kinda devastating. Kinda. This is a small breakout. Let's see if it slaps down. Let's see if it slaps down under this 2447. Something is sitting here slapping this. See if it gets back under 24. 50 cent drop. Yep. A little drop. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna sit this one down because I still have my eyelashes. I felt the heat for sure, but I still have my eyelashes and I'm okay. I'm okay not doing this. Let's see how far it dumps. Under 24. You still got room down here to the 22s. Yeah, that was a dangerous play. Definitely one of the obvious stocks, just lower volume. Okay. Yeah. Man, I feel like I was sweating a couple bullets here. And so I gotta clean up these bullet holes off my desk. That was nasty. Not really seeing anything else with catalysts on today. I do see one ABVE up 157%. What happened there? ABVE. Oh, ABVE. Forgot my keyboard still not working. I gotta fix that. That's so annoying. I type into this other. All right, ABVE. What is this thing? ABVE. Above Food Ingredients, a regenerative ingredient company, produces vertically integrated supply chain products in Canada, the United States, Mexico, China, France, Turkey, and internationally. It operates through two segments: disruptive agriculture and rudimentary ingredients and consumer packaged products. This disruptive agriculture and rudimentary ingredients segment engages in the provisioning of discrete genetics, origination, purchasing, grading, processing, all this stuff of food ingredients. It's out of Regina, Canada. Canada. Canada, Canada. Okay. Not too interesting. What's the float on this thing? Oh, it's a higher float too. 21.22 million in the float. R-vol of 12 and ATR of 8 or 58 cents. Well, SGN ended up doing things back to the downside, and also INKT. So came down here again with a higher low right here at the 23.20s, but this flipping back and forth is so big. The spread there is about 50 cents, 50-cent spread. So, you know, you have to buy on the bid. And then if you buy on the bid and it just keeps going down, it takes you with it. So I'm like, I don't know. I think we played Monopoly for sure. Top of this is 23.92. Let's see. 2050s, 2350s. You want to get up now? No, yes. Or you want to do another red candle? 23's got room down here to the 24's. This will be the first breakdown. If it does break down, 22.62 will be the first lower. Yeah. Okay. And then it has this main little trend that I thought was a trend. We'll see what happens there. Does it want to snap that neck? Holy. That's crazy. Do you want to do something else too? You want to go higher? Ooh. Ooh. Popped up. Wow. That's quite a bit of a slammage. This was a lower high, so it's actually broke what little trend it had. And so I think I'm going to just walk away at this point. I gotta close this. I can't watch this. All right. If you guys are gonna continue trading, definitely keep your head on the swivel. I was just in the market. I need to go and repair this computer, see what's going on with my keyboard and all that. But yeah, if you guys gonna still be in the market, I will be in the Discord later on, but I do have some work to do today, so it is what it is. Pre-market trading is not a game. It is not a game for sure. I can't believe that spread was insane. But it is what it is. And this idea lost earlier this week, that cancer idea, it just got overrun by Bitcoin and mining. So Cable says, I love ABV. Are you a long-term investor in ABV? Oh my gosh, ABVE. Are you a long-term investor in this? Let's go look at the daily chart. ABVE, let's see. So it came down here to 50 cents, 50 cents. Then it ran up one time back in, this year. Came back down, ran up again, and it's at $4 right now. So it actually broke over all of this. Hmm. Interesting. So food ingredients, and I don't know how deep they go into food ingredients. I don't know if they are like at the seed level, like looking at seedlings of chilies and stuff like that, or if they're like just like after they're processed ingredients and kind of grading those. Oh, okay, got you. You scapping it a couple hours ago. Got you. Yeah. But yeah, that's it for today. I gotta get some rest over this weekend and figure out some things. But it is what it is. I did not like INKT's volume, but I also did not like SGN's um, catalyst. That signing sports or whatever. It's like, man, I hate it. I hate that it's doing that. But now INKT is back down to 2240. So hitting that level right there, and in this point, it's disproving this as an uptrend. And we'll have to see if it treats this as a resistance there. But yeah, did not want to get caught up in all of that. No more revenge trading. You're right. Let me go dry my head off, man. Empty out these buckets of sweat. I'm gonna catch y'all in the Discord or on the pre-market trading next week. Hopefully, I have my computer fixed by next week. But if I have to order a part, it won't be here till next week. So it is what it is. I really, once I woke up today and I started typing on my keyboard and it wasn't working, I was like, I'm probably not gonna trade today. I'm probably not gonna trade today, but I did, and I definitely risked the biscuit. The risk on the table was $70, $72, and yeah, didn't really come out super green because of SGN over there. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut off. Every time I look at this, I need to shut down my charts. That's what I need to do. So I need to get off here and actually shut down the chart so I don't see it no more. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.